time for Dave 101.
I learned something this past weekend from somebody who I very much trust. I got a late night phone call on Sunday from a good friend who is very involved with the entire UFO phenomena. That is a word that you are going to hear more and more and more of on Spaced Out Radio. Why? Well, let me tell you why. Because this person threw me for a wrench. And I'll be honest with you, I've been thinking about it ever since that conversation. What if the phenomena is all of us? Yes, you, and even you over there. What if the phenomena is all of us? What if we are every day creating the phenomena? Yes, even you. This is what I am weirded out by. Because I always thought when I got into this field 7 years ago that everything was separated. Ghosts were ghosts, paranormal was paranormal, supernatural was supernatural, the cryptid world was doing its own thing in the forest, aliens came from the sky, and somewhere deep out there, John Teeter, the time traveler, was running around predicting different timelines than what we were on right now. But what if life is all about the phenomena? Everything we do affects it. Now think about this. Take the Phylth experiment from a number of years ago. This happened at a university here in Canada, out east, where literally they had a number of people create a tulpa that they named Phylth that was causing paranormal activity to happen within their university. And paranormal activity started happening. So, did we create that? And if we did, how did we create that? By just putting our thoughts, our energy, and our manifestations into it? So if we're doing that with a tulpa, what else are we manifesting? What else do we have the power to shift? Look, it's been proven on radio stations that when they do a call out for, hey, let's put all our love and vibes into somebody, where certain people have been healed, weather patterns have been changed. Doesn't happen all the time, but sometimes it does. And it's made me wonder a little bit more, because I'm not a deep guy. I'm not. But this has got me thinking big time here. What if we all have the ability to summon ultra-terrestrials, extraterrestrials, interdimensionals? We have the ability to jump different timelines, aka the Mandela effect. We have the ability to travel outside our bodies, remote view, astral travel, and see whatever we want. It's really hard to fathom because all of this seems so sci-fi. It seems like we should not be able to have these intuitive powers. But what if we do? What could we do with them? How could we make this better? But maybe we don't learn about them because there's too much evil on this planet already, that those who have the ability to do so will use it for nefarious reasons rather than for the good of every human on this planet. That always seems to be the case. There's always got to be that one dude who ruins everything. But think about it. Look, I'm not about to get into this whole John Lennon type of imagine all the people living life in peace. Not going to do that. But I will say this. I will say that the phenomena is all around us. It's there at any time, and it has the ability to literally bring us to wherever we want to go. Maybe it's an illusion, maybe it's an imagination, but maybe that's what life is. Do we know? Do we really die? Do we really believe that science is a one and done project? Yeah, we're all ashes to ashes and dust to dust. Because I'll be honest with you, if that is the case, that is going to be a major letdown when I die. Major, major letdown. Because old Davey kind of likes this whole living thing. Living is fun. Living is good. And as stressful as it could be at times, it's sure the heck not long enough. But imagine if reincarnation is real. Imagine if the Hindu religion has it right. That, you finish up here, you go up, and you're like, hey, I want to be a butterfly next, or hey, I want to go swim with the sharks, but I don't want to be the shark food, because that'll really suck. Maybe, I'll be a great white or something like that. One of them super sharks that's out there. All right? This is what I think about. What if that is true? How cool would that be? Maybe it isn't about lessons, because there is no end, but maybe it's about just enjoying the time that we have. It's like going to Disneyland, except for life, where one time you get to be a human. The next time you can be the human's pet dog who's really treated awesome and gets steak bites for dinner. The next time, well, you may have to have a bad one every now and again, where literally you are a fly that gets hit and eaten by a Venus flytrap. Or maybe you are the last one of your thylacine clan and you are literally going to go extinct and you're the last one. That would really suck. Okay, because you got to take good with the bad. Nothing ever goes easy. But the phenomena is what it counts by. And it is everywhere. It is who we are. It is what we are doing. And maybe that's how we create the ability to talk to those who are higher up. Higher up being extraterrestrials, ethereal beings. Because we're all connected. We're all supposed to have that ability. For some, we could say it's our God-given right, if you believe in the God sort of thing. It requires an open mind. It requires an open study. It requires a little bit of meditation with a little salt and pepper on the side. Because you always need a garnish somewhere. But I really do believe that this is true. At least I want to believe. And as scary as it is, imagine what we would be able to accomplish if we actually tapped into the phenomena. Now, many people over time have said they have, myself included. There are those who could say that they can summon UFOs. There are those who say they could telepathically communicate with the dead or extraterrestrials from some far-off star source like the Pleiades or the Zeta Reticuli. There are those who believe that they can channel any sort of being. There are those who believe they can communicate with animals. There are those who believe that the dead speak to them. Good on you. Who are we to say they can't? Conventional science says it's impossible. But what if, and I mentioned this to the fedora-wearing John Hudson, who's a scientist by trade, a futurist as well. Looks like Barry Gibb when he has a beard on. What if the phenomena is the source of a brand new science, beyond physics, beyond biology, beyond chemistry. What if it's a brand new science that we have right under our noses and we're not even studying? This is why it is so important that we watch the work of people like Jacques Vallée, that we watch the important work of Avi Loeb, Gary Nolan, Eric Davis. They may not have it 100% right, but they are interested in the phenomena. This is why we need to pay attention to what is happening at places like Skinwalker Ranch and all the other ranches and properties around the world that are having the same sort of phenomena happen. It is important because we're experiencing maybe what we should and maybe what we shouldn't. But we're not going to know unless we dip into both sides of the pool. We always like the shallow end, but very few of us really dig the deep end. So how far down the rabbit hole are you willing to go to figure out whether or not the phenomena is real to you? Now, to the majority of our listeners, they're going to be like, yeah, man, I'll go right down that rabbit hole. Are you ready for your house being haunted on a daily basis? Are you ready to see things out of the corner of your eye, turn your head, and it's not there? Are you ready to see lights in the sky or potential beings in your bedroom? Are you ready to take the opportunity that there might be a portal inside your closet that opens up to a monster's world where they need Scream in order to keep their electricity going? There are numerous thoughts behind this. However, due to societal norms, the majority of us will not go down that rabbit hole. We'll either be too scared, too fearful, too edgy, or too upset that it is possibly there. This is what I think about when I go to sleep at night. This is what I think about when I made the commitment to my good friend and guru, Pascal, back in 2013 or 2012, that I was ready to go down the rabbit hole. And I still don't have the answers. I still don't think I'm closer to it. But I can tell you this. It sure as hell is a fun time trying.